R.I.D. What's R.I.D? This, to me, is R.I.D. Although it's technically not, it's universe. But what's inside is an R.I.D. figure. And the other thing is, Decepticons. It's a bit of a departure, but R.I.D. And the reason I mentioned Decepticons is because I bought bots. I'm buying a few every now and again, rather than because I'm just skint all the fucking time. And I'll be honest, Waspington, Ben Washshot, can't say it, never have been able to. He always goes on about this figure of sort of, he really likes this class, this size. I've always thought that the Legion stuff was just fucking awful, frankly, and really, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, but kind of the one that's for children. And then your Voyagers and stuff like that are for your more teenager-y type late 30s people that never grew up. But it's brilliant. It's just, I've got to get the I've got to get his brother as well. It's just great. Now, gonna do a flyby. There's this amazing thing that this figure does, and I'm looking at myself, and if I close it, it all goes wrong. Ramble. It's a very, very tidy aeroplane. It does this. The mechanism itself, you instantly want to hold that and then sort of push other stuff, and you think, I've got hold of this and I can't push this, it doesn't work, but you don't, you get hold of this and then push that back. Do you know what this is? Shite. This, on the other hand, is the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Starscream. I very actually nearly put on Facebook the other day, and now I'm talking about it as if I hadn't really, but I really, really did. I very nearly put on Facebook that I'd never ever seen any kind of Prime Starscream up for sale in a shop that wasn't one of the little Legion ones. Look at my eye, by the way. Oh, that one. Sore. I don't know why. Look at it. It's all... I got Pinkeye! I'm so fucking exhausted at the moment. My back hurts, my knee hurts, and my eye is just well gammy at the moment. I'm such a catch. Ladies, on pants on the postcard, please, with a pair of pants. Not really. I wouldn't, especially with this. Colonel Carstairs, mints, flyer of Hurricanes aeroplanes. Let's go and fight Jerry. Do you know, I'm quite liking it, and you can actually see that it goes to the edges a little bit now, and it's kind of brown in the middle, and then it's sort of lighter at the edges, and this bit doesn't really show up. Like, you can see it in your peripheral vision. It's very, very disappointing. Some of you said, do you want to pay money to my team space or my space? It all goes to the Mo people, so it doesn't really matter. But if you put it on mine, they can just physically see that it's come from mine. But I think if you donate, you have to put that it's to Team SMS, but to Smuzno. I found out to this via Smuzno, and then they'll know who paid what. Pay me some money, motherfuckers. I've not had a single one. Loads of people went, oh, I might do it. Yeah, give me some info. And then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, well, a week later and there's nothing there. Do fucking money. Please. Starscream. He's great. He had, what? We'll do good and bad in a moment. There's one particularly good thing about this figure. The one amazing thing that I really like about it is the transformation, because it's phantasmagorically simple, but amazing, with very few jiggery pokeries to get him into place, yet to absolutely amazing effect. He looks like that underneath. He's a smidge kibbly, but it's not the end of the world. The line here, this line, bothers me, because it doesn't matter how much you push the legs together, you can physically force that sort of stuff together and you never get a good lock on the back. But the way he holds together is just phenomenal. I mean, the way this works like this, you just wouldn't guess how he turns into a robot. I absolutely love it. There is the motion that exactly the same as I did with my Iron Cliff Jumper, though. I just want a first edition now. I just really, really, really want a first edition one now, because the legs on this aren't as good. I'll show you. Take plane, okay? And you're just going to grab your tail fins like this and wiggle them apart, and you'll get this, which has done that to the hips underneath, which means everything's nice and loose. So let's start at the beginning. Take the nose cone, flip the nose cone right up. Nose cone is very soft, rubbery. We've all seen it before. Nose cone up, and then because you've released the legs already, we're going to take the legs, move them around like that. And that's pretty much it for the knees. You take that and you turn the legs forward. He'll hinge at the knee up there, all that sort of stuff. Take the knee spikes, move the knee spikes forward again. Soft plastic, but it's not the end of the world. It doesn't bother me in the least. Do you know what does bother me? And this is a bit really fucks me off. This is the only, pretty much the only bad thing about it. Is that is the leg. And then you've got to twist all of this round and then keep going up with that. And sort of move that like that. That's not how Starscream's legs look, because his feet are in here. Like that. And then that bit's a bit trash. But I would quite happily say that if that's the only real drawback for the rest of this big figure being so damn good, I will quite happily forgive it. Now, what you're going to do is take the front there, and you're going to take the wings like that, and just bend the wings up like that, and then you're going to take all the grey stuff. It tabs together on the tail fin back here, so you need to split that, and it tabs together on the purple bit back here that's translucent. Where's Darth Vader? I don't think it is actually light piping. I can't find my Darth Vader. Come on, Darth. There he is.
Darth Vader.
So that's all clear plastic, look, and it's very nice. It's good. It works. It's very sexual. I like. So you've taken all of that. You're going to flip it down, and that'll give you all the shoulders and everything. See, it's very simple. One fluid motion with everything that needs to be in there, and all of a sudden you've got a chest. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me. My back's hurting so much. I've got to move position. Physical job, bad spine. Getting old. So yeah, you got all of that. So now you've got a chest. So under here is this really natty. Can you see that? Under here is this really natty joint that's got an up and downy joint. And if I do that, so you can see it there, it's also got. Let me fight with it for a moment. Yes. So that. And then if you hold on there and just pop, it's got a separate piece under there as well. So you've got two hinges built into one. So, as I said before, flap that round to the front, and then flap that round to the front, and then take the whole arm mechanism, take the damn missiles off because they really get in the way. Arm mechanism over the top like that, and you've got half, there you go, half a chest. So let's just peg that in. That bit was clear as mud. It's difficult to get your fingers in there. I'll try it again. So you've got a hinge there, and then underneath that hinge at the back, you've got another hinge there. So all you do is take that hinge, pull it away from the plastic top piece, and then fold it up under itself. So you've got shoulders sticking out over the top now. Very, very clever. Very easy. Nothing massive going on there. Nothing absolutely phantasmagorical. So you just press everything in there, and now you've got a chest and an abdomen. No real effort gone into that. I made it look like a big old fucking hash because I'm a fumble-thumbed knobhead. But there you go. The arms are quite clever because the arms for plane mode are literally just folded in half, and then they tuck underneath the shoulders. Again, fantastic use of what's already there in robot mode. Shoulders down. Lovely. And then all you got to do is turn his head around. And his head is on this... Where are we? His head, it can either be all the way up here, or all the way down here, for when he's being cheeky little monkey. I'm not sure this figure could really get much better. Now, the thing that's on his side, the thing that I spoke about a minute ago, I'm trying to press that in, it doesn't really fit to anything. The waist has got a hinge there like that to make that do that, which is you need for transformation, but when you push that back like that, it doesn't lock into anything. Minor shame. The good bit about this guy, he's fucking huge. Buy one, get the other half price on Transformers Prime in Toys R Us at the moment. Which is why I bought the Dreadwing at the same time. But that is very, very sexual. What I've forgotten to do completely is you've got these bits here that are the front sweep wings to the top, and you just got to flap them up, which gives him that dual wing look. It's sort of cheaty, but it works at the same time. He's got a grey crest. Put it against my jumper. Yeah, grey crest. He needs to have a red crest. I'm going to get some of my Games Workshop paints out. They should work. Or I've got some red Tamiya as well somewhere. If I had to mark him out of 10, I'd give him a 9. He's absolutely mega. He doesn't really fit in scale with the rest of his sort of R.I.D. family very well. But I don't care about that because it's too long since Bot's got really, really small. And he is not small. He's spindly, so you get an awful lot more for your money. He couldn't just be much better. I'm just so damn disappointed that I'm knocking stuff over. Damn disappointed that you spend all of that time and effort making a really nice toy. You buy a really nice toy. It comes in a massive box to make it look far more grandiose than it actually is. How much money can they have saved if they didn't provide you with that fucking stupid piece of light up dog shit? It's just so annoying. I know it's for children, but I can't even... The point is, I'm an adult toy collector, and I can see what kiddies would like in a robot, because I probably like the same things. It tweaks the little same pangs of imagination that are in there. So it's something that we have in common, and we must like them for the same reasons. Just, I watched it in the 80s isn't enough. You have to enjoy the emotional attachment that you have with holding them in your hand. Does that make sense? So we must share it. And then they give you that piece of crap that's just doesn't do anything, and the fucking light doesn't even work very well. Stop it! Especially on your Bumblebees and your your Ultima Optimus Primes, and stop with the lights, the shit lights and stuff. And don't do missiles anymore. And put ball joints on the Fall of Cybertron Jazz one day, because otherwise it's... Starscream. Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise line. Bought him from Toys R Us. Very, very pleased. And I've just dumped him down there. I've just put him down, and he's standing there quite happily. Team SMS or Smuzno, just look up the Movember page. Please, someone give me something that at least there was a semblance of making it worthwhile doing it, because I've still got... I don't know what the bloody date is, but I've still got at least 3 weeks of wearing a stupid fucking thing. Tally-ho! Should have turned it off then for comic effect, but I couldn't find the button. I got Pinkeye.